Hello everyone, it's Declan from Central YMCA in London. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe during this time. And today I wanted to revisit the very first video that I did way back when we first went into lockdown, which was a simple chair-based session sit to stand. I just kind of wanted to go back to it because I just feel like now, hopefully, if some of you have been doing that simple exercise, I think we took about 7 to 10 minutes to do. I could maybe just give some extra options here if you wanted to as well. So a bit of almost like a progression on from that first video. But if you haven't seen the first video, please go and have a look at it and follow that one for a few weeks until you feel stronger. So remember that the move sit to stand is basically a squat. So it's working your core, working your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves as well, really. So it's quite a lot of muscle groups working. Please be mindful of any injuries you have or conditions. Make sure you are wearing comfortable shoes that support you, please, and that you're not on a slippery surface when you do this one. So yeah, just be mindful of that. You've got space around you. If you need to have the chair close to a wall, make sure you put the chair close to a wall so you've got the wall there for a bit of extra support. So just listen to your body. Be careful and stay safe. So basically for this session, all I need you to do is have some water with you. Close by to you so you can have a drink if you need it, and maybe just a book, a soft cover book, not too thick. Mine's probably average, about that thick. And we're just going to play with sit to stand a little bit today, so hopefully this will just give you some ideas to take away with. Yeah, so let's get started. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the very first exercise. Just change the camera angle so you can see my head. That would help. So I'm going to do it from the side, yeah? So for this one, you basically need a solid chair, obviously, and if you've got some handles on the side, that's fine, preferably one with no handles, but you work with what you've got because anything is better than nothing. So sit to stand. Now have a look at the position of my body. So my feet are about hip width apart, yeah? They're never together. They're in line, knees are in line with your hips, and your feet are just slightly behind your knees, yeah? Flat on the floor. It's really important. Now, you notice that I'm sitting close to the edge of the chair. I'm not sitting here, okay? I want everyone to think about that. I'm sitting close to the edge of the chair. Engagement of abdominal muscles is crucial, right? So when I say abdominal muscles, you need to imagine you had a corset wrapped around your waistline that someone was pulling in so that you were keeping, everything tight around this area, okay? The next thing is your eye line needs to be ahead of you, all right? There's a tendency when we do this to want to look down. The problem with that is it sometimes makes you want to go there, so you need to be safe with this. So first few times, just to revisit the first one, is we're just going to literally, now we do this slowly. I don't want anyone to think about kind of collapsing down or pushing up using lower back muscles or anything like that. So watch. I'll be quiet for a few seconds, which is hard. Feet hip width apart. Chest up. Abs tight. Okay. So two things. I kept my eye line ahead of me. I took a few seconds when I stood up just to sense how I felt. I sat back down very slowly. Okay, there was no kind of collapsing back and plonking down, and I kept away from the back of the chair. All right, so that's going to work your legs and your core a lot harder, and over time strengthen those muscles. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate from the front now so you can see me. Okay, so I'm going to change the position of the chair. So when you do the exercise, on your own, you can look at maybe doing about 5 repetitions and then having a break and then doing another 5. For now, I'll be quiet. You can watch. Okay, so you can see I use my arms there, and that's actually fine to do that. If it helps you with the confidence, do a little bit of an arm swing, but keep your eye line straight up, look to a point ahead of you, and you can rock forwards and back a few times, and then when you feel ready, just push up through the heels, stand tall, stay there for a couple of seconds, and then gently sit back down again. Yeah. So that's your basic sit to stand, and that was what I did in the first video. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to challenge your inner thighs here a little bit. So we're going to bring the feet in a little bit closer for that. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is for those of you who may be a little stronger now, perhaps a little bit more intermediate. So you can place a cushion between your knees. If you've got a soft ball, place that between your knees as well. And the focus here is to squeeze it in. So you feel your inner thighs firing. Yeah, it feels quite, you can suddenly feel those muscles around the inner thighs working. Keep your feet in line with your knees, but slightly, but flat on the floor, all right? Now look up, re-engage abdominals. You can start. Now the aim is to keep hold of that book. So you're not going to drop it, or whatever you've got between the knees. So swing the arms, look up. Abdominals nice and tight. Inhale. Book stayed there. Yes. All right, now hold there for a few breaths. Just breathe into it. Slowly and gently. Keep looking forward. Sit back down. So there you go. Yeah. So that felt slightly different doing it that way, okay? Because I could feel my inner thighs really working. And the other point to raise is when I stood up, my glutes, my buttocks, fired as well. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to use the arms here just because it feels nice as well for the shoulders to do this. Bit of a relaxed arm swing, getting some mobility in the shoulders. Keep my eye line fixed forward. Tighten the abdominals. Now, as I come up, I'm squeezing my buttocks. Okay? So you're firing your quads, your buttocks, your inner thighs, and your outer thighs as well are helping to support. So I'm going to do one again silently. I'm going to sit back down. So tighten everything in. Squeeze. So again there, I added in an arm reach, but that's optional, okay? So it just gets you working the upper body a little bit as well. So we're progressing and modifying and adapting this exercise now. So we're going to sit back down slowly. Remember, you're not plonking down. Push the hips back, look forward, and release. Good. Arm swing. Keep looking ahead of you. Tight abdominals. Fantastic. And release. So, using a simple tool like a book, soft cover book, or a ball between your knees gets you working your inner thighs. Core muscles are still working. Glutes fire off at the top, and your quads. Yeah, and hamstrings as well on the squat down. So that was just a very short progression on the sit to stand exercise, which I wanted to do because, like I said, it was one of the first videos that I did for the YMCA channel, and it's a good one to do. I would say when you've been out and about, maybe, I don't know, if you're able to go out for a walk or anything or a cycle, that's great. Do it maybe after you've come back. If you're unable to leave home for any reason because of the 12-week lockdown and any underlying health conditions, maybe do it kind of mid to late morning or mid-afternoon when you've been up and about for a while, maybe done some cooking, cleaning, gardening if you've got a garden. But when the body's kind of warmer, yeah, do it then. It's always a good one to do, but it does challenge your balance. It challenges your core muscles and it strengthens the leg muscles as well a lot. So it's a good one to practice. And as I said, you could do maybe 3 to 5 repetitions, and then over time build that up to maybe 8 repetitions, then 10 repetitions. So you could do it over a couple of weeks. So have a play with this new dimension now of holding the book between your knees, if you like, or just add the arm reach. You know, you don't have to use the book. The arm reach could just be a progression for you if you prefer. But have a go at it and see, and then maybe in a week or 2 weeks' time, I'll do a third video with an extra challenge on the sit to stand exercise. So yeah, I just felt like I wanted to go back to that very first video and just talk about progression on that, and things that you could maybe do to challenge it. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a short video. It's taken about 10 minutes, but it's a bit of a workout anyway. And yeah, it's always fun to do these. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for all the support that you've given us, any donations, and thank you for keeping in contact with us, for emailing me as well. It's always great to hear from people across the nation, across the world, really. And I feel good that I'm helping in some small way, keeping everyone active and moving. So thank you for that. Have a lovely Sunday, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.